Welcome to the Locker, Season 2, Episode 17. I'm your man, A. White. My man, V. Styles, back in the business, back in the building. Happy and a belated anniversary.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. The damn pandemic just messed it all up, man. Our 20th was last year, which was going to be, we had some big stuff planned, and now the 21st one is still can't go. I guess we're going to wait until 25.
So what y'all do? Just sit in the house?
Yeah, well, we ordered and brought it home, but, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there. Brought it home. Okay. I see what you did there. Man. So, yeah. So, wait a minute. So, y'all had something planned and y'all improvised because of the pandemic, or you just was kind of like, just going to be me and you time?
No, we were planning on going that. Somehow I think that day, either the week before or the week after, matched with Mardi Gras. So the kids were off. So we was gonna have the kids go to the grandparents, and we was gonna go out of town for the week.
Okay. So the grandparents and everything, they didn't have any real problems over there, did they?
What you mean?
What's up, big truck?
What's up, truck? Appreciate you filling in, brother.
When the ice storms and stuff, I thought because some of your family members had some issues around them, but it didn't hit them. But I never checked that. We haven't had a show since everything has been
right. Good point. No, us and my parents got power was out, but my sisters wasn't. So we all stayed over there. That I think it was Tuesday night. And then we came back home. Our power came back on that Wednesday morning.
Okay.
So we're all good.
Okay. What's up, Jay Hayes, man? Little Brewski. Before we get going, man, we'll give a little shout out, man. Not shout out. We again back at this point. Big Blue Nation has lost another good one. Coach Ortmeyer, he's from Northeastern Ohio as well. I played in the golf tournament with him years back when he was on the staff with Brooks. Man, neat guy. I learned a lot about him because he's not a big name, special teams coach, and he was a big name because he was a good guy. But the more I got to know him and his philosophies on football and his mindset, it was a guy that I got to know that the people in the public may not know. So I want to give my condolences to the family, Big Blue Nation, all across, man, the football family, man. And we lost a good one, man. And we're gonna miss Coach Ortmeyer, man.
Yeah, man. I never met him, but heard great things about him. So yeah, I'm going to second that one, man.
Yeah, and that's a tough one. But moving to something more positive, man. I know we don't like to show favoritism on here. Neither one of us are from Kentucky. Neither one of us absolutely from Lexington, Kentucky. And coach of the farm, I do have a lot of affiliations with Douglas High School, Frederick Douglass High School here in Lexington, Kentucky. I know Coach Truck will probably jump on the bandwagon. They win and they ride and all this because they typically winning. The head coach Nate McPeak was inducted into the Mountain Sports Hall of Fame this week.
Okay.
Offensive lineman, man. He had a short stint in the NFL after having an injury his last year at Marshall. So it's a good guy. I mean, I know he raised a lot of my friends' kids played through him, and the program over there at Douglas is doing the state proud. So it's just he's been a head coach for 2 years, but he's been part of the program, offensive coordinator, head coach this year for the past 2 years. So he's done a good job. He's always supports the show. Lets his guys come on, supports his guys. So shout out to Coach McPeak for the Hall of Fame induction. Congratulations, big fella.
Yeah, man, that's
We're
what
gonna
it
have
is.
him on here too, man, because we have so many of his players on. We got to find out,
Right.
how you keep them in line, man.
Yeah, man, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
And I think he's up to it. I think he's up to it. I'm trying to go one direction, man. Let me say, you want top or bottom for the next? Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the names. You tell me which. We're gonna do both. You tell me which one you want first, because we start off on such a somber note.
Okay.
Then Dak Prescott or Les Miles.
Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott. Let's go. Let's go.
So Dak Prescott, man, he win on this whole deal?
Dude, did he win? Did he win? Anthony, how many times have I told you this was not about the money, it was about the damn length of the contract? They only gonna pay him it's $20-something million this year, right? They paid $30-something million last year. All they had to do was make a 4-year contract and they could have saved money. It makes no sense. It makes no sense what Dallas just did to themselves. None.
I don't know if the contract I don't know if it's a contract. I thought it was the guarantee where he won at the 126.
No.
He only did 4 for 160.
Dude, that's
40. That's 40 a year.
Yeah. No. That's the whole contract. That's not the guarantee. The guarantee is
126.
Right. Yeah.
And I thought that's where the win was at.
No. The win was 4 years. Dallas offered him, if I'm not mistaken, more money over 5. I'm pretty sure they did.
I didn't think it was that. I thought
dude, it was a lot. It was a lot. That's why people were shocked. That's why people started saying, well, that
was like 170 for 5 or something like that, maybe.
I thought it was I'm not gonna say
more than that.
Yeah, because I had an article and I got it somewhere. Dak was what, dude, remember that time where they were saying like, oh, Dak must want $35-36 million a year? He's not getting 30, he's not getting that.
He getting that for 4 for 160?
No. That's different though. They were saying that he wanted, what was it? The signing bonus and $35 million a year.
Okay.
Whatever that one, I can't remember. People was talking crazy. Dak made out. Now the problem is this is where Dallas messed up, right? If Dallas would have just signed him to a 4-year deal, a 4-year extension after his 3rd year in the league, they could have been out of the contract because it seemed like they're not sure, right? So they could have been out of the contract sooner. Now they got to be in the contract longer right now. I don't get it because they paid him.
Just raw numbers, man. I like what he's getting out of after everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like the raw numbers. I like what he. So, what's your thought on? I see all the UK faithful concerned about Bud not going. How many people are they restructuring? The Pouncey retired. Bud, did you see Ben's numbers yet? I know they negotiated an extension for less, but
bruh, this ain't got nothing to do with Bud. This has got to do with the Steelers being cap struck. They
restructured the cap. The cap has changed this year, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well,
I think that, and someone says something. I read something today or yesterday where they're like, why did the cap number not just stay flat? Because they're getting this gambling money, they're getting a new TV deal, they're getting extra game. They're like, why didn't the cap just stay flat instead of going down? Well, it going down hurt Pittsburgh because they are they are in that cap is hitting them hard.
I thought it beat up New Orleans pretty bad. I thought New Orleans was looking at. They went from like 170 or 190 to like 120. Ooh. I thought they lost 70. I think they lost 70 million with the cap changes, adjustments.
Mm. Yeah, so, it's I mean, look, Bud has I don't know if
he's done pretty good there, all right.
Oh,
he's been there long enough. I mean, that's Yeah.
But you know that Pittsburgh defense is made for him, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
So is it worth it for him to sign coming off this injury like a 1-year small deal and then maybe recoup big time next year?
Though, right?
What's that?
His next one will be his last one.
His last contract?
Yeah. Try to get one big hit. You said if he can do a one and prove something, then just hit him upside the head.
Right.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Right. Or, I mean, here's the thing, though. You don't know what he can get on the market either. He can get some big money, man. Now, I don't know who needs him, though. Like, see, that's the thing about these defenses and special. Now, he's not a specialized player, but he's better than 3-4. Who needs a 3-4 linebacker? I don't know. Right. I'm not. I haven't looked into all that, but he should get paid though.
Yeah. Hey, say, how long has he been there? He said, "Bud to the Packers."
7, 6, 7.
I'm thinking, see them dudes, man, in that era, man, seemed like it ain't been long, but
hold on.
I'm thinking 6 or 7, but I wouldn't doubt if it was longer.
Because Josh Allen played 4 at Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
So he was at least 2 years. They weren't back to back. There was at least a year or 2 in between them. So you're thinking at least minimum 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be 8. Hold on, I can.
They didn't franchise tag, but this year is why he.
No, they didn't, because the reason why they didn't franchise because it's come out this injury.
Yeah, and the other top backer coming out of the injury, Devin Bush.
Oh, you're right.
They got a lot of questions to answer over there, man.
Dude, Pittsburgh got a lot to answer. Now
you know who's gonna be a fall guy? Mike.
No. This is last year was year 6.
Last year was a 6th year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me see how much money Bud has made in football, and then I could tell you if he's gonna be willing to take a 1-year deal.
They saying right now everybody about to be scurrying to redo their contracts and whatnot, man. They say because to try to meet that cap.
Right. Well, Bud has made $34 million over 6 years. He can take a little bit of a 1-year small deal. I'm not counting his money. I'm just saying.
Yeah, to prove it. But like you said, he got one. I think he got one last chance to come back and recoup anything that he may doing for doing a small deal.
I don't know, dude. You know, Bud's not that old. Bud is 28. He can get 2 more.
No, 2 more what? 2 more 4-year joints?
2 more, dude. Guess how old JJ Watt is?
That's a whole lot different, though, man. JJ Watt's it's a little different, man.
He ain't gonna get JJ Watt number, but he can get another big contract.
How many years JJ Watt's on? How many years JJ Watt's on? 12, 10?
JJ Watt got at least. JJ Watt. He's got to be on year 10. Hold on. He is on. Come on. Okay. Yeah, 10. This would be his 11th year.
So I think Bud like you said, he might get a supplemental contract now. Whatever he do after that, gonna be it, man.
Dude.
Only reason JJ Watt's get another chance because of the turmoil in Texas. Well, otherwise, he wasn't gonna get a whole nother extension after that one.
Well, and these are not quarterbacks. They're gonna only get like a 3-year deal. So let's say Bud gets
he might get 2 3s, but I'm saying if he do good this year, he might ask for 4 or 5 years to ride out on.
No,
I don't think so. It'd be tough to do, but
I would. If I was him, for the players, best to get a 2-year deal, ball out, then get 2 more years. That's what it's best to do. So,
TJ Watt's worth all that.
Yeah, that's a baller, dude.
I like him, man. I like it. I also like Minka Fitzpatrick too, man. I like Devin Bush.
Yeah, but okay, here's the deal, right? If they do it right, Devin Bush is on a rookie deal for another 3 more years. So
yeah.
And if Watt, when is Watt up? Next year or the year after?
It'll be close. It got to be close.
Yes.
It got to be darn close.
So if they can stagger it where they can prorate it, it's possible. But then, see, now you just talk about defensive players. What are they going to do with the offense?
Yeah.
Because Juju got to be coming up within 2-3 years.
Yeah, I guess if Juju the only thing, you got to pay him, man. But I don't know Juju do any more money than he making now, man. You might want to keep him if the price is right, man. But I don't think you're gonna take money from somebody else to give it to Juju. I think he's been average superstar level, not even superstar if you call that average Pro Bowl level, possibly. Considering how much they took the ball out of the run game and put it in the air, his numbers seem like they should have been better. Because Benny and your boy wasn't getting no type of action.
I'm gonna say this: Jew was offensive. Well, let me say that. Let me agree with you. Jew is not a Julio Jones, a D-Hop.
Yeah,
he's not that.
Yeah,
Juju was double teamed so much, and the defense was rolled over. He ain't a guy who can. He's not a guy. Remember, he's young. He's not a guy who can defeat a double team yet, or a coverage rolled over top of him, and that hurt him. Plus, they don't have a true number 2. I mean, they
kind of go.
They kind of Whoa. Didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
So they got old boy from Notre Dame, and they got Washington. The Notre Dame wide receiver is a rookie. So teams didn't quite respect. That's why he went off.
The big number 1 cat.
I can't think of his name right now. I don't know why I can't.
You were number 11? I mean,
yeah.
He was nice.
Him in Washington, but they were not proven, so teams rolled coverage to Juju and let them ball. Once they found out that those other 2 could ball, that's when Juju kind of went off in about the middle of the season.
Juju ain't that dude when they was talking about, well, we don't need Antonio Brown. And I already knew when he took some of the pressure off Antonio, it was going, Juju wasn't going to be able to, like you said, beat no double coverages and beat coverages. But so
Juju is a number 2. He's a 1. You know what he's at? Like what he is to me, he's more like, I don't know. You remember Dallas Cowboys with Michael Irvin, Alvin Harper?
Yeah.
Alvin Harper. That's who he is.
Yeah.
He's not a bona fide superstar, but if you put someone who can divert some attention away from him, then he's good.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe a little. Who played across from Jerry Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 HBCUs.
Yeah. Okay, so Benny. Okay, so Benny gonna get the low. So Benny handle his business. But I think Pittsburgh is gonna let pull, man. Huh?
They're gonna put that running back that they got from Maryland last year in front of
the one that started getting carries. Yeah.
Because that's how it seemed to me. Because when Connor got hurt, Benny started for at least a game or 2, but then they slid.
He came in to get most of the totes. Yeah, right. He came and got most of the totes.
They slid old boy up in there, so I don't know.
But I don't think Benny did nothing to hurt himself.
No.
Like I said, he was decent because they forced the run a hole. On a lot of downs, I thought might have been passing downs or running downs. They threw the ball, and then they would run on downs where I was like, man, I thought they forced the pass too much. I don't know what the reason was because they act like the running game suffered. The running game wasn't suffering during the game. I don't know what the averages were, but I felt like on a lot of opportunities they should have ran it and they forced it. And Ben was giving up the booty. Ben was like, man, whoever wanted, I don't care what color jersey you wearing. That's why I'm surprised they even give him an opportunity to re-sign because the way you played last year, Ben.
Right. Well, they don't have a backup. They don't have an heir apparent.
I'm curious to see what the number gonna be though, man.
Yeah.
That they offer him because ain't he leaving like 50 on the table? Or
Dude, but hold on. Let me tell you how much Ben has made. Dude, that little money he leaving on the table is nothing. But that offense suffered once they lost Pouncey. Once they lost Pouncey, it was slippery slope.
Yeah.
Big Ben career earning. I can't even say it, dude. I can't say it, man.
How many years he in? 17?
17.
Damn,
A quarter billion. $250 million. So him taking a little cut means nothing.
Yeah.
Dude. Anthony.
Damn, $41 million a year for the way he played?
No. Last year he made 26.
What's up, Louis? Huh?
26 total cash last year, 40 total cash the year before. So he made $66 million the last 2 years in just cash earnings. Money he put in his pocket because they backfilled that contract. Dude, if you see these numbers, man.
Yeah, man, man, it's making me depressed, man. Let me move along, man.
Yeah, I know. Look, hold on. Look, I was talking to my wife a few days ago, and we was talking about contracts and money because obviously my son ain't got a shot at basketball. And we was talking, and I was trying to explain like there's multiple positions in football where it's easier to get a scholarship. Like there's 85 scholarships. Then she said, well, what are you playing the pro? I'm like 300,000 minimum. She's like, why ain't we got a football player?
Right. Well, you did explain to that. You did explain to her that's that's divided by 16, 17, and that could stop at any point in time.
Yes. Now
that
that
start off, but I think you fell in the short. I think the minimum might be 4 something now.
Dude, when I came out
440, 460s.
Listen, when I came out in 97, that was the year before they signed a new CBA. I think the minimum for us was 140, 150. The next year went up to 250.
Yeah, that's where we was like, no, I wasn't. No, I was two. No, I was 3 years after you. Yeah,
so I think it was 260 then, 270.
No, I think it was about 250-ish, 60-ish. Yeah, 250, 60.
Yeah. I'm like 1 year later, I could have made $100-some thousand.
That is crazy, man. Because it's funny, I was talking to Wilbur Montgomery, man. Wilbur Montgomery was like, man, y'all should be lucky. You know, he couldn't. Man, he talking about his little. I think he might have said 30 something.
Yes, dude.
He was one of the top. He might have been a Pro Bowler.
He was in the 70s. Yes, for sure.
He might have been. Was he right after when they strike though? Was he right after the strike? Like I think he played through the strike and came back after the strike and got a little coin. But I think he said when he came in, it was 30.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he came in, had to be the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah,
I know he played with the Eagles in that early 80s, mid 80s.
Yeah, I think early mid. I think he is early mid. Yeah.
Dude, Big Ben, $250 million, dude.
Yeah, Louis, we talked about that on the top, man. Yeah, it's a sad day for Big Blue Nation, man. Yeah, we talked about Coach Ortmeyer, man. He been having struggles. I don't think it was much of a surprise. I think the one thing, is a little bit. I think a lot of people were a bit prepared for it. People reached out to the family, reached out to him in his last days. So, like I said, condolences again to all involved. All right. So, what do y'all got going down there in Baton Rouge, man? Miles left a dumpster fire there, didn't he?
Dude, I'm telling you. See, I talked about this earlier, dude. It's not only less.
Hold on, whoa! Don't talk about what you talked about earlier. I seen you talking. And you was on some fine lines on there, man. Don't get us put off the air, man. Go ahead, man.
LSU is in trouble. And I don't see how LSU don't get, I don't know what the word is, but I don't know if NCAA can take scholarships away, can do something to that program, but that program let a lot of stuff go. Yeah. And let it go with Miles. And I'm gonna just stay with that because that's the starting point we got right now. But if you really think that was the first starting point, I think you're a little mistaken. But let's just go with Miles. That also went on to Ogeron because of Darius Geis had some issues. So it's slippery slope, man. How can Kansas hire this guy without asking LSU all the pertinent information? Like, what? How can you? They said they vetted him. No, they didn't. How can you? So now let's say can Kansas say we did vet, but LSU didn't give us all the information? So it's like, dude, this is like, that's a lot of.
Yeah.
This could get really ugly.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, man. I'm just thinking, man. You know the first thing I thought about when they first brought it out, I'm like, Les Miles, LSU. He said, I told the guys, if you win this game, you go find the first person you see and kiss him in the mouth. If it's a girl. I said, oh Lord, that gave that whole statement. That gave that whole statement new meaning. I said, oh, here, man. Like he wasn't even playing.
Bro.
So I don't know, man. It might be some jobs open. The only bad part about it, if LSU comes open or if things start happening at LSU and they start canning people, we might start losing people here, man.
Why?
Because we got structure. We done built structure and stability here.
Who is
everybody?
Who's gone? Should the AD be fired at LSU? Should the board? Should some board members? Should the president be? Dude, this is.
If you want to be consistent, you got to, which they are not consistent, because what you did at Penn State and somebody else, everybody had to go. Well, Louisville, everybody had to go.
Yeah.
Where else did somebody?
Arkansas.
Everybody left at Arkansas with Petrino.
I think so. When Petrino got that issue, I think they
Yeah. Like I said, if you want to be consistent, I think you do, man. But I don't know how North Carolina escaped. Didn't Kansas? Whatever happened with that Kansas hoop stuff with Bill Self?
He's still there.
I know what happened with the issue. Just somewhere. Kansas got pictures of somebody. Oh, Baylor. Yeah, it was Baylor. Baylor got it ugly.
Yeah, Baylor had to start over.
Yeah,
Baylor had to start over.
Yeah, I think I think somebody at Kansas got pictures of somebody. Somebody at Kansas got pictures of somebody, man. Come on, man.
I'm just telling you right now. Here's the thing, though, right? Don't let LSU really get something bad. Like get really. LSU football is going to take a hit because all these Texas A&M coming and infiltrating the state, Alabama taking top players already. Dude, it might be you. They might not ever recover. This might be like a 20-year deal.
Yeah, I didn't think that thing was done with Self, but they still stringing this along. Who they got investigating this stuff? Matlock. What's that lady's name? Who that one lady murder she wrote, whatever.
Oh,
yeah, they taking forever with these investigations, man.
They have Telly Savalas in Colombo.
Oh man, what's your boy from Naked Gun? They got him after. They got him on the case, man.
They have Jim Carrey, the pet detective, on this thing too.
Speaking of this, well, yeah, man, Les Miles got himself in a heap of trouble. But so, what do you think about Pepe Le Pew? being kicked out of Space Jams too.
What? Okay.
Pepe Le Pew.
Okay.
Man, Pepe Le Pew used to be all up on the old girl, man.
Yeah.
He was fighting and scratching and clawing to get out, man. She should be yeah, that's what I'm talking about what Louis talking about. That's what I'm saying. Somebody might see what he did here and be like, man, we need him. He's doing it the right way. Plus, you got to think, Stoops doing it with Ohio and Kentucky people in Kentucky. You get him down there deeper in the South.
Listen. You know this person well. This goes to one person, Sandy Bell. She ain't gonna let. She ain't gonna. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna totally have to be under the table, and she don't know. Sandy Bell ain't letting nothing happen at Kentucky.
Oh yeah,
that's zero.
So maybe they might come after. Maybe they might come after our administration.
That's who they need to come out. Somebody need. I've been saying this since I've been at Kentucky. Someone needs to come and take Sandy Bell out. If they take Sandy Bell out, the whole program is gonna fall.
Sandy Bell retired at some point. She's
still there.
She retired. Something happened. She retired or something.
When?
She stepped down from her position. I think they brought her on as a consultant or something. She's not in the same position, I don't think. I don't think she's in her same position.
Well, she's still with the program, though.
I remember running into her, and I was, congratulating her on, or maybe she wound up staying. They wound up keeping her around, but I know she was on her way out the door.
But you telling me she's still affiliated with the program? She might not be quote unquote position, but she's a consultant. She ain't gonna let Kentucky.
Oh yeah. She's somewhere still calling shots. Her name come up.
She's still there. She's an executive associate, AD, SWA, and student development. She's still on paper.
Right, they just added more names.
They just added more names.
Thing, man.
She is not letting crap happen to Kentucky. I'm gonna tell you that. Everybody needs to protect Sandy Bell at all costs.
Oh yeah.
All costs.
Yeah, she's a state treasurer, man.
Yes, she is.
So you going? Oh, so you ain't mad at? Yeah, so you ain't mad that? So you're not mad that they cancel culture and got Pepe Le Pew too?
Nah, he's a skunk, dude. Skunk stink.
I thought that was funny, man. I don't know the details behind it. I thought that was funny, man.
If it was Elmer Fudd or Yosemite Sam, Coyote, then we got some issues. The Road Runner, now we got some issues. But Pepe Le Pew, he's
what about Foghorn Leghorn?
Nah, the boy is
sharp as a bowling ball.
Yeah, he can go to. Tweety Bird can go to.
Yeah, Tweety Bird a little too small, man.
Yeah.
Ain't big enough character. We're gonna move on. So we still gotta get to the Cats, man. We got a lot to get to, man. Might go flat, might go full speed, man. What do you think? And I say this because of one of my mom's friends when I was home was like, honey, you know how your mom friends is, honey. You know, I gotta be all respectful. When they make sure, whenever you get a chance, make sure you get that shot. Make sure you get that shot. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I was raised up not to fabricate to your elders, man. So right. I'm just kind of like, okay. I say that to say, but what do you think about that whole thing about them asking LeBron? Because you know how I feel about LeBron and his public appearance, and like, you think you think he did the right thing when they asked him, or you think he told what the answer was about him getting the vaccine?
Repeat that because you froze for a second.
I said, do you think LeBron? I said, how do you feel about LeBron when they asked him about getting the vaccination? I said, you know how I feel about him.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the answer he gave? You think he did good, or do you think he actually told what his real answer? Are you familiar with it?
What answer did he give? What answer did he give? What was his?
Said, well, that's something I don't really discuss. That's something between me and my family. Me and my family discuss that, and we'll just go from that. Something I don't think I'm gonna discuss publicly.
Yes, that's what he should say.
But don't you think that give the answer?
That's the answer. It's none of your damn business. But he ain't say it like that.
So they said, did you get it yet? Obviously, he didn't get it yet. But I'm saying if he was going to get it, wouldn't he be like, yeah, I am?
This is what I see with that, and where I kind of be like, I'm not sure. I think the NBA has been shot up, personally. I think the players have gotten a shot, but they don't want to say it because then people are going to get upset because how they get in front of the line over other people. I personally believe they have gotten a shot because this is what I believe. As a player, you just put me in the damn bubble for last postseason. I have sacrificed enough. If y'all want to make me play on short rest, y'all better give me something. That's just me. I could be wrong, but that's how.
So you think, oh, okay. Well, I guess I see where you stand on the whole deal. So I ain't even going. I'm with you. I ain't even go much further. I don't even feel comfortable discussing. Where we at? Before we get into UK stuff, NBA All-Star game. What's your takeaway from the NBA All-Star game?
I don't watch that bull. Dude, it was 100 points at halftime. That is no game.
You still wasn't impressed with Steph's shooting ability just off GP from half court?
Oh, now I saw highlights. I saw him and Dane shoot, but I didn't watch the game.
Oh, okay. No. You didn't see slam dunk contest either?
No.
Because I think the young fella got snubbed. I can't remember what his name was. He did a dunk on the first one. They gave that joker like a 44. Like they gave him an 8s and a.
Who, Toppin?
Huh?
Toppin?
No, it wasn't Toppin and it wasn't Simon. It was the other guy. I don't know. I never knew the guy, but his first dunk was pretty slick, man.
Okay.
Did you see the winning dunk?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty slick, and the dudes was going off talking about, man, he should have kissed the rim. Do you know what happens if the law of inertia is taking you up and you try to put your leg?
That's stupid. That's stupid. As long as I'm up that high enough, you can say, "Ooh, he could have." That's all.
He was parallel with it. Like, you see what I'm doing? Yeah, man, that was.
Dude, look, Anthony. You know, I'm big in the track, right? Some of these kids, bro, what these kids are doing right now is ridiculous. Now I'm going off topic for you, but this is girl, Athene Mu, who I saw her run a national 2 years ago. She ran the mile, the 800, the 400, and lost the 200 by a photo finish. I've never seen a girl run the mile, 800, 400, and 200. She almost quad that thing. This girl, as a freshman, a true freshman at A&M, ran a 158 half mile indoor. 158. Dude, these kids now, bro. I don't know. And I've got some stories about dudes that are my kids that do. It's like, is it the breast milk? Is it the Similac?
But I thought if you win the 2, you probably win the 4 because it's just a little bit more. That's why I don't understand.
If you win the 1, you win the 2, probably.
No, everybody I know that won the 2. The person that wins the 4 usually win the 2 with us.
Yes. If you win the 4,
might be a little different. You might be a 100 guy and may quite not be a 400. But I can't see you winning 8-4 and losing the 2.
In the 2, dude. Hold on. And here's the bad part about it. At nationals, the 4 is right before the 2. If she would have had a break, she would have won the 2.
Okay. That's why I was wondering how the placement was read.
They had that. I don't know why they do that. They had the 4, then you had to run the 2. Like there's a guy in my son's age group who is unbelievable. He can never win the 2 because he's so tired after running the 4.
Yeah, you done locked up. You got grid locked on your hand, man. Ain't no way in the world. That ain't even fair, man.
Dude, I know I'm about to speak foreign languages, people. In that 400, this kid ran a 52, I think, high 52. He's in lactate for 10 seconds. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a long time to be in lactate.
High 52 in what grade?
7th.
Oh, I'm talking about high 52. That ain't good. I would say that ain't all that good if he
dude. Hold on, Anthony. I saw this little joker. He's small. I
Yeah.
saw this little joker in prelims at the one in Florida. I can't think of the name of it. That joker jogged a 53. And when I say he jogged, listen to me. You know how the pros about 50 meters from the finish line, they start coasting?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
coasted 60 meters. 53.8. I'm like, God.
Wow.
Really? Yeah. These kids, bro, now I don't know what they feeding them, man.
Wow. And I think Ben, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, they had health issues. I don't know if it was COVID or injuries, but it might have been COVID.
The barber.
Oh, yeah, it was contact with the barber.
Contact tracing.
Contact tracing with the barber. That was.
Someone, I don't know if you follow Josiah Johnson, where he does these good little videos. This joker had, he said,
is that the one to do LeBron videos?
Some of them, yeah. He said Doc is gonna have barbers. The barber had like a big old stick with the clippers on the head. That's how they gotta be getting their haircut from now on. Oh, bro. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, man. This stuff is real, man. People don't. I don't even go ahead because I'm about to go on another one, and I don't want to even go there.
Yeah, see, that's why LeBron need to go ahead and let the people know. Here we go, man. Let's get on these cats real quick. What we got? About 15 minutes. Let's get on these cats, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these hoop cats first.
Okay.
So, my first question is, which we talked about last week. So, if you've seen the game, oh no, that was after the show that we talked about this. After the show with Truck, Davion Mintz starts at the point. Goes smooth off. Everybody looks comfortable. Boston getting a little rhythm, and they doing their thing. We had heat out there, but they dropping nukes out there. Okay. Tell me this. Does Cal know that he should play Mintz? Now it's the end of the season, and he been holding it. Now it's Kemba Walker time. Yeah. We need everything. So let me go ahead and play it the way we should have been playing all year. Like, we're going to take lumps all year, knowing that move should have been made, Askew should have been moved. Or do you think he just happened to try it out last game and it worked? Or you think this has been premeditated for weeks now?
I think it's been premeditated. As we all know, when you get into this situation, that bench gets tight. He might only play 6, 7. And I think he was trying to save Mintz, because if he did it the last game before,
I ain't buying no tweet.
If he did it the last game before the tournament, he's been thinking about it, and he's been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah,
he just didn't pull the trigger for whatever reason. I think a lot of people have said, because Mintz has played point guard during the game. He has had spurts where he pick out Askew and Mintz have started. Some about, I don't know, I don't. Maybe that's a conversation between him and Mintz. Remember the game where PJ Boston started as a point guard?
Though I think he was trying to do it as a traditional distributor, though.
Maybe,
as opposed to just somebody to keep the flow of the game going.
Maybe,
yeah.
But now, I'm surprised he waited. Maybe
that's what I'm asking. Right.
Oh, maybe he waited until the South Carolina game because he knew that was an easy game. Get that confidence up.
That was my next question. How much stock do you put in that win over South Carolina? Now we world beaters, or man, South Carolina wouldn't beat nobody anyways.
Look,
and no, he's gonna try to see if he can trust Askew. He didn't had a whole season to find out if he can trust Askew.
Right. No. Here's the deal, right? Our biggest problem is putting the ball through the hoop. That's our biggest problem. We beat South Carolina that bad because the ball started going through the hoop.
Yeah.
If we score a bucket, we get buckets, we can run the table. I just don't think we're gonna play 4 games where we get buckets. That's the problem. I don't trust 4 games of getting buckets. Now I'm gonna say this: we could beat Alabama, but
We could beat them second game we played, and we showed we could beat them.
Right. What I'm saying is we can beat Bama, but then lose the third game because we don't get buckets like that.
Shoot your whole clip.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So you think we getting the first? So you talking about Bama? So you think we getting the first game Thursday, huh?
I don't know. You don't know until they start hitting buckets. I can't call it.
Man,
I can't call it.
You buying with Truck saying, man, Truck over there yanking my chain. He gonna say first, he said he left Askew to see if he could trust him. Now he doubles down with he left him down in to see how does it take you 20-some games to see how well you play under pressure?
No. Now here's the deal. This is the same thing with Boston. Askew can play, but maybe he might be a year too early. Didn't Askew move up his class? I'm just asking.
Yeah, he reclassified to come out early.
Up, right?
Yeah. Was that really funny you telling me that though?
No. Maybe he should have stayed where he was. I'm just saying.
If he stayed where he was, you know what that means?
What?
That we're not gonna count the fact that he was held back in middle school.
I'm not, dude. Hold on.
So you want to be 19? So you want to be 19 playing against these boys?
No, Anthony. Age ain't got nothing to do with this. Because there's some.
That means you've been on Earth longer. That means you've been playing
No. When I'm saying not ready, I'm not saying not ready age-wise. I'm saying his game ain't ready for this level right now.
It wasn't never going to be. It wasn't never going to be.
Huh?
It wasn't never going to be. My mom used to play this song when I was younger, and I used to be in the bedroom and I listen, and he used to go something like, "If your heart isn't in it, why didn't you tell me so?" Man, I was like, I come out there, man, to get that little two-step on. I'm saying some people you just can't put it in. Man, you done played football, man. You done played on the team with shit. Man, you put them out there Kentucky against Kentucky, a blue and white game or scrimmage, world beater. Shit, let somebody else let them put on some of that red or
that blue and orange.
Blue or orange. Yeah, let them put orange on.
Orange? Yeah.
Man.
And that swamp? Yeah. I
don't like beating up Askew. I honestly don't think UK is for him. I think he could stay 4 years and probably leave with being decent. But I don't know. I think he may be better off going somewhere his speed.
Okay.
And excelling and playing at his level and excelling rather than try to figure it out. Because next year, my whole thing was next year, whoever we bring in, I can't remember what the guy's name we supposed to be bringing, the guard we supposed to bring in. They're supposed to be doing big things.
Start with an H. Haskins.
I think like it's H-O is a O H something.
Yes.
Dobbins or something like that. I don't know. No, it ain't Dobbins. But like if he come in one, he ain't gonna want to sit behind Askew while Askew trying to figure this out.
No.
Askew ain't gonna want to sit behind him either.
No. He ain't sitting. I'm trying to find it. No, this guy ain't sitting, dude.
Come on, man. Don't hate my singing, man. I ain't get one. Hopkins. Was it Hopkins?
Yeah, Hopkins. Hopkins and Hickman. They ain't. No, it's Hickman. Hickman is not. It's not
Nolan
sitting.
Hickman. Yeah, Nolan.
Yeah, he ain't sitting.
Okay, man. She gonna hate on my singing. Was it that bad, man?
Huh?
Oh, here you go, man. Hey, ain't no wrong. This won't be the first time I've ever been hated on, man. But by Ann, now that's a little something new. This hateration. This little hateration. Okay, so you got the Cats beaten. You got the Cats winning.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
You already talking about the game against Alabama?
I said we could be. I'm just trying. I gotta see them. Look, if they come out hitting buckets, we can beat anyone. they ain't hitting buckets, we can't beat anyone.
That's true about anything, though.
No. There are some teams that can get. No, when I say hitting buckets, I mean they got to hit buckets. They can't be because, dude, when you scoring 50 points in a game, 60 points in a game, the whole game, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see where we at. Let me see. Bring it on home. Where I got left. Two things. We're gonna get into the Cats and the thing, but when we was talking about earlier about some of the teams. What do you think about Alabama got another third-year Alabama transferring, and this ain't got nothing to do with UK. Some problem like Joe can play in 40 games over there in 3 years transferring. Alabama got issues over there.
Alabama got talent.
So everybody gonna leave?
Hold on, Anthony. You know right now, if they recruit a freshman and your ass slide in the depth chart, you ain't playing. You ain't playing. If you slide in the depth chart with a freshman coming in, you might as well pack your bag. That's what's going on. So
that is true. Speaking of which, two things. One, did you see Quentin Bohanna make a statement about some of the guys leaving the program? Did you put any weight in that? And two, we got 7 players invited to the virtual combine. Any surprises? You cool with everybody? And do you put any weight on? And I think he might just being facetious because he done now and got a little freedom of speech. Do you think, or do you take anything about Q saying, I forgot what the guy's name is that transferred or that entered the portal or left? I don't know what he did, but he ain't here no more.
It was Mahomes. Here's the deal. When you come in with somebody, y'all boys. So when you see your boy leave, you got something to say, especially when you're no longer there. So there's no repercussion for your words. Yeah, you got something to say. It's
because it's his homeboy. You said you don't think it was like
it's homeboy. He's a defensive lineman. Here's the deal though. I wish we had that back when we were playing. That means you got talent. That means something. Like I said, those freshmen, 2020 class freshmen, gonna push some people out. They got a lot of them.
Yeah,
someone's gonna get pushed out, and that's what happened. And I ain't got no problem. Look, this is what I say this all the time. If you leaving because of pressure from players, that's a good thing. If you leaving because of the culture of the program, that's a bad thing. And he's leaving because of pressure of the players.
That's true. And if you leave because of pressure of players, you probably didn't belong there in the first doggone place, man.
Ding, 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 ding.
I done lost my position and gained it back. I don't know how many times in my 4 years.
Hold on, you lost your position during games and gained it back.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
In the middle of a game.
Oh, hey, man, White, get back in. Damn, you got an awful lot of and the asshole line. You got a lot of faith to sit me on the bench. They think I'm gonna get back in there. I guess I ain't gonna throw the whole team under the bus, but man,
right, facts.
Okay, so the virtual combine. We got Drake Jackson invited, Landon Young, Kelvin Joseph, Quentin Bohanna, Jamie, yo boy, Jamie Davis, Brandon Eccles. I'm looking for a look on your face, man. And OJ McDuffie and Max Duffy.
You said OJ McDuffie, like that. We in Penn State, man.
Oh, the Duffster.
Yeah.
Any problems with anybody? Or you think because it's virtual? Was it the same amount of invitees that it would be if it was in? If it's in Indy.
I don't see anybody who. Well, okay, one. There's potentially one who might not be on that list. But yeah, 6 for sure.
What about your boy?
Who?
Number 44.
Boogie?
44, Jamie.
Boogie?
No, who? Boogie, yeah, Bug. 31. Bug. Or you think numbers was a numbers game for
No, Boog hurt himself this year with not having a great year. That's not say he can't make it. I'm just he just didn't produce. That's just it. Now, would I put him over the guy that we both know? Yes. Yes. I would have put him as a 7th guy for sure.
Was Boogie in more coverage this year? You think they try to show range? I could have swore I saw his hands getting on hands on more footballs this year. Maybe not many tackles, but
Boogie's more of that field linebacker, so he's gonna be in coverage more.
Yeah.
It's just he wasn't dynamic. That's all. He didn't flash this year. That'd be the word. He didn't flash this year.
But if you was a we talked about this on the prior show. But if you're a household name, if you're a household name coming into the season, preseason accolade, would you still get an invitation unless you just have a terrible senior season? Would you still get an invite though? Like you would have to stink the place up. Pepe Le Pew. You have to. That's kind of how I feel, man.
Obviously, to me, what that happens is they just not rating them high. It's really that simple. It's not like if he was in the top, I don't know, let's say top 20 of 3-4 outside linebackers, he would be there. But obviously he's out. So I like Boogie.
I like him. I really like him. You just don't like Jamie. You just don't like Jamie. You like Boogie though.
Look, I'm gonna say this. This is one thing. If Jamie gets drafted in the first round, I was wrong. Because that's the only thing I said. I think he's a first round talent.
What if he gets drafted in the second, early third? What if he's the first pick in the third round?
I said his ceiling is a second, and I say he probably get picked in the third. If he goes in the first, he made the right move by far.
And if he get picked in the second, then
I think he should have stayed because he's a first round talent.
Okay.
He has first round ability.
You clean that up good, man.
That's what I say. That's what I've been saying all the time.
You clean that up good. Was you a janitor in your other career? You a part-time janitor?
I was a sweeper, like the real sweeper.
Obviously, you clean up good, man.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about suit and tie affair.
No, I used to clean up messy. Yeah, I used to carry that suitcase.
Let me see. Yeah, I got all that in, man.
Yeah, man.
I got all that in, man. Man. You got anything happened this week that you got on your mind, man, sports wise? Man,
I got track going on. I got second track meet on Friday for my son. My sister goes. I mean, not my sister. I said my sister. My damn daughter goes next week. And I'm hitting the track and field time. I'm gonna watch this national indoors this weekend. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Landon Young. So what do you think about Landon Young's?
Landon's a tough one.
Has any offensive lineman we put out have the influence that they had here in our offense in the past 4 years? Didn't we put out how long ago was Toth? 4 years?
Yeah, because Drake started 4 years.
Everyone that we put out is a big name.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing about Landon. And here's the thing about offense. See, people on offensive linemen in the league, they don't carry 10. They might carry 8. Yeah. They carry minimum 7. So you got to be able to play some guard too. And I'm not sure Landon can play guard.
Yeah.
That's that. Here's the thing. It's not that Landon can't play tackle in the league. The thing about it is that tackle, like if the left tackle get hurt, one of the reserve guys got to come in. I mean, that guard gets hurt. Somebody got to play guard. And I'm not sure. That's the same problem with Drake. Can Drake play guard too?
Definitely, I think so.
Okay, well, there you go. If he can play, look, you know how I feel about Drake. Drake is, to me, the best center we've had in history. Why? What you questioning? Who's better?
I ain't getting this who's better things.
Who's better?
You talking about who's the best in history and all this, and I know a guy named Jason Watts, man. I know a guy named Jason Watts, man. I know it.
All right, that was your center. So, okay. All right. I'm gonna say.
And you lucky Damani Dawson didn't play center.
Damani didn't play so high. You said lucky. Oh, yeah. So, but Drake can't. If you say he can play center, I mean he played guard. Drake should go in the 3rd or 4th round for sure.
You mean lowest 3rd or 4th round? That's his floor. Or you think that's that? You think that's where you think that's his?
That's his ceiling. That's his ceiling. I think he's a 2nd rounder, but I just don't think he's undersized. I don't think people think that highly of him. That high. Yeah. Especially for a center to go that high. A center can, if a center goes that high, he can damn play guard too. He's a starting center or guard.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, what's this business? And BYU playing now?
Yeah. Whoa.
Did you know that? Tell me how you feel about this before we get up out of there. We on our way up out. This is the last thing for real.
Yeah, man.
Did you know that last week, because I talked about trying to get some games in, and you was like, who's gonna give us a chance? I guess Frank Martin said, we'll let y'all, we'll be on there. But here's the thing, dude, what they was trying to do was we played Tuesday. Then we played Tuesday night. They was trying to get us we tried to get a Thursday against Gonzaga. Yeah. Thursday noon joint.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then I guess we'd had to, get that game. I don't know, maybe it wasn't noon, but we were trying to get back in town to have a game with the day. I was cool with it, man. What you think about that? You think that was a neat idea? You think it was advantageous? But I don't even know. You think it was advantageous for Gonzaga? Are you already undefeated at that point?
Dude, Gonzaga's undefeated. Yeah, that game.
Why would you do that though?
Because Gonzaga plays in probably one of the worst conferences. I speaking too fast because they're down by 12 and a half. But they're in one of the worst conferences in the country. So it's like they need it. But why would they play us? You know why they play us? Because Few and Calipari are good friends. That's why.
And plus, what is an undefeated season? And you beat Kentucky in that undefeated season as well. Because we were right for the picking.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I was looking forward to seeing that it didn't happen, but I was damn sure looking forward to seeing it, man.
Good point.
But yeah, man. So we done concluded another show, man. You made it back safely.
Yeah, man.
You made it back safely, man, and you still good. We're gonna be in and out a little bit, so we have some fill-in co-hosts while Van does this track thing, man. So hit me up. I'm gonna be reaching out to some of y'all, man, so we can make sure we keep the show coming.
Yeah,
Van doing the fatherly duties.
April is a bad time. There's a lot of Tuesday and Thursday meets, so I'm gonna be out of commission.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, man.
Derek.
So okay, well that's cool, man. We'll hold it down till you get back, man. We'll hold it down till you get back. But oh man, I told you, hey Tyrone, I told you about showing up at the end of the show, man. Just man, come on, I ain't even gonna say it, man. I ain't even gonna say it, man. You show up right at the benediction. Right at the benediction. Hey, that's it. It's always that one. It's always that one coming from the back of the aisle. Man, come on, man. Man. The bad part about it is his business, man. If somebody need healing, you can't put it off until later, man. We could cut you off, which we about to do right now. All right, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Later.
All right.